Hi Aquarius, welcome to your channeled angel message for May 2020. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you're watching because Aquarius is your Venus, if the message resonates, by all means, my dearlings, feel free to take it all in. This is my second time doing the Aquarius reading. The energies have been very intense lately, and I was doing a reading on the night of the full moon. There was a lot of chatter coming in. I felt like I was in a war zone. There was a lot going on, and there were a lot of lines getting crossed. I don't know if any of you channel and if you've ever had the experience of channeling, but it was very intense. And so as such, some messages got crossed. And I think your reading and Aries' reading really kind of got mumbled and jumbled together. There were a lot of other things, and I was setting like walls and boundaries, so I apologize for that, Aquarius. We're gonna try this again. And so those of you that are new to the channel, I'm gonna have cards put up here. I encourage you to look at the cards, see the colors, the pictures, the symbols, and see how they speak to you, what they say to you, what they mean to you, and take that chance to use your intuition to make this reading a little bit more personal for you, to use your intuition to connect with the general reading in a little bit more of a personal way. So without further ado, dear Aquarius, we are jumping in. Dear Aquarius, this is a busy time for many of you as you are working very hard on many aspects of your life, on many aspects of yourself. And so as such, dear Aquarius, it is important that you do what you can to maintain your humor, to maintain your joy, and to find a sense of playfulness in all things, to find a sense and bright spot of joy, for the work will be long, Aquarius. I, Archangel Michael, am with you at this time to help you, to protect you, to shield you from negative influences, to shield you from negative vibrations. Dear Aquarius, please know and understand, in the coming weeks, as the energies are shifting, you may find yourself experiencing a vast release. And for some of you, dear Aquarius, this release will come by way of anger. Understand and know this anger is not negative. It is not bad. Anger is simply a tool which can be used as fuel for the fire, so to speak, to propel yourself forward. Anger can help you bring about much positive change in your life, can give you the stamina to continue to push forward as you make changes. Aquarius, many of you are so very busy. You have your hands so very full because you may have individuals about you and around you that want to sit with you for the harvest, but are never anywhere to be found when the planting and the tending to is being done. You will find yourself, Aquarius, setting boundaries. You will find yourself setting rules. You will find yourself speaking up in ways in which you do not feel bad about doing so, and you will not tolerate this any longer, for you have much to do. Much to do. And when others realize and understand that there will be no harvest for them to partake in, that they will not be allowed to partake in the harvest if they do not prepare, if they do not help with the work and the tending to, they will step up. And this will allow you, Aquarius, to get to the other areas of your life, get to the other aspects of things that need to be done. Aquarius, we ask that you do what you can to slow down just a bit, for many ideas are coming to you. Many inspirations are coming to you. These are coming to you from the universe. These are coming to you to help you create. You are manifesting many changes through these ideas. Write them down so that you do not forget them. Take notes. But understand, dear Aquarius, that you are not expected, nor should you attempt to work on all these ideas at once. This is not the plan. This is not beneficial. Understand and know, Aquarius, that you have much activity within yourself. You are receiving high levels of energy, and so it is for you to pace yourself, and not burn yourself out from both ends. But again, we emphasize, dear Aquarius, this is the time to pace yourself. Dear Aquarius, I, Archangel Raguel, am with you at this time to help you with the boundaries that have been discussed, to help you with setting down fair rules, to help you set down guidelines. Dear Aquarius, some of you will find yourself in need of setting these rules in writing, in seeking out the courts, in seeking out the judicial system to have your contracts in place. Dear Aquarius, do not allow yourself to be in the energy of simply trusting, of simply saying, this is my friend, this is my partner, this is my relative, they mean me no harm. You must understand, Aquarius, that when money begins to come in, you will see very different sides of individuals. And so as such, it is important that these things be laid down now, that you set down the contracts, the agreements, the way that you would with strangers, the way that you would with someone that you do not know. For dear Aquarius, please know and understand that when there is much to be gained, people you may have known for years and years and years may begin to show themselves to you and feel to you as though they were strangers. You will say, I don't know this person. I've not seen this side before. And so it is important that you go in from the beginning prepared, so that you go in from the beginning where there is no room to question, where there is no room to argue, because all has already been set. All has already been written, and there will be no question. There will be no dispute. Dear Aquarius, I, Archangel Haniel, am with you at this time, helping you and assisting you to better and more fully access your intuition and your inner knowing. Aquarius, many of you are setting out into a very unknown path, into a very unfamiliar terrain and territory, something that you have been thinking of for quite some time, but you have been delaying, you have been putting it off, and now you find yourself getting pushed into moving forward with it now. It may feel exciting, it may feel exhilarating, it may feel thrilling, but at the same time it can be scary. It may leave you feeling uncertain and vulnerable in such unfamiliar surroundings. It may feel or seem as though you are feeling around in the dark, but just as if you are still for a moment in the nighttime and allow your eyes to adjust to the natural light of the moon coming in through a window or shining down on a path, you will begin to see shapes, you will begin to see figures, you will have a better understanding of where to step, of where to go, as the moonlight is guiding you. And so as such, your intuition, like the moonlight, will guide you. Understand and know, Aquarius, you must not expect for grandiose gestures and confirmations through the intuition, for the intuition is subtle, just as moonlight is subtle. But I, Archangel Haniel, am here assisting you to see it, to recognize it, to heed it, and to follow it, leading you into success. I am here helping you to overcome your fears as you move forward, both your fears of the unknown and of your plans, as well as your fears of your own intuition. I am here helping you and assisting you. I am guiding you so that you are able to be more confident in the decisions and the choices that you are making, and also to be more intuitive and be more confident so that you do not find yourself being run out of your own ideas, being run out of your own creations, having others step in and tell you, you must do this and you must do that, and expect for you to do things your way. Dear Aquarius, you are learning to run the show, as they say. You are learning to be in charge, and you are learning to trust your inner guidance and your intuition. You will discover how truly intuitive you truly are. Dear Aquarius, I, Archangel Raguel, emphasize for you again, it is very, very important for you to make sure you are able to back up conversations in writing, to make sure you are able to implement and have the appropriate contracts in place, for you are dealing with individuals who may not agree with your vision, who may not agree with your terms, but they may be in the mindset of agree to disagree. They may be in the energy of impasse, and so they are no longer discussing the issue with you, leaving you to believe that it has been settled, leaving you to believe that it has been handled, and that they have understood that you are not budging from your opinion or your plan, from your path or idea. But this will resurface again. This will become an issue again. And so this is why it is important, dear Aquarius, that you have this in writing, dear Aquarius, that you have this in writing, whether you are dealing with a fire sign, whether you are dealing with an air sign energy, you must be sure that you have this in writing, that you have the rules in place, that you have the signatures needed to acknowledge that this is how things will be moving forward. It is important for you, dear Aquarius, to make sure that you do not mistake the silence of others as understanding, of being in agreement, for they may surprise you in an unwelcomed way, and this can be avoided if you are sure to have your rules set down and signed off on now, to make it clear that you will not be outsmarted, that you will not have to go with the flow later because things have progressed and now you have no choice but to agree. You must be sure that all foundations are laid down firmly, that there is no question, and that your expectations are crystal clear. Be well, my dears.